Gobble, gobble. Turkey time. Okay, I'm glad you guys can be here. We have starting chapter 2. And I just hit something on here. Oh, I don't know what I hit. So we're just going to leave it. I hope you can all hear me okay. Who knows what I hit, but this is always authentic, never edited. So that's what we're going to go with. We've got chapter 2 in Our Cosmic Origin by Ishmael Perez. And I've been talking a lot lately about the moon being a space station, and I've been talking a lot lately about Star Wars is actually fact. It's a documentary. And listen to this first paragraph. A brief history of our forgotten galactic past will be chapter 2, but we do one paragraph at a time. So it says, long ago in the records of our forgotten stellar lineage, there lays a story that pertains to the real history of our Milky Way galaxy. If you thought Star Wars was fiction, then guess again. Perhaps this is one of the most kept and secured secrets preserved by the forces of light and suppressed by the dark forces. And we just do one paragraph at a time, but isn't that awesome? And Gary sent me a clip yesterday that I put on Twitter about a guy talking about how the moon was brought here. So, you know, what I'm telling you is not from books. Again, this is like I read the energy and throw the cards. Well, this is like I have the knowledge from I'm in astro, I'm on all dimensions at once, and then I see it in a book or I hear it in a video. And I just think that's cool because my stuff isn't from books, just so you know. I wrote the books. Like the song Barry Manilow, I write the songs. Well, I wrote a lot of books. I wrote a lot of hieroglyphics. I wrote any lifetime I was in, I wrote. This lifetime, I didn't write. I deprogrammed from all my addictions and all my karmic clutter so that I could be free to ascend. So we won't get into all that, but there's his book. All right. The affirmation for today is, I fell a few times, but I never laid down. So I fell a few times, but I never laid down. Isn't that a good one? Okay, we've got a couple decks I want to use today. I want to use Miss Mystic today. All right. Time is now. Time is now. Believe and trust in yourself. Believe and trust in yourself. More prayer is needed. And the King of Swords, determination, intelligence, truth seeker, ambitious, successful, action. King of Swords energy. Okay. Now, there was so much power there, talking about the Knight of Swords and Courage to Declare the Truth, that it shut off and came back on. So what it's telling me is the King of Swords is really seeking the truth. He's being very full of action. He's being very determined, very intelligent. And yesterday, Deuteronomy 30, verse 6, I believe it was talking about courage. And I had the coffee cup. Today we have gobble gobble, don't be a turkey, right? Or be a turkey. Does a turkey declare the truth? I heard a song and it was saying every day is Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving. And we know that it is. Every day is Thanksgiving. I don't go by pagan holidays, and it is, I think we're in March, but it's still Thanksgiving. So courage to declare the truth. Just like I have courage to say the moon is a space station and Star Wars is a documentary, okay? Do you have the courage to tell the truth about everything? If you watch Wonder Woman 84, the whole movie is truth versus greed. And a lot of us have been left. People have left us because of greed. Okay? Now we're going to go with unlimited possibilities. Keep manifesting. And expect a miracle. Are you somebody that's sitting there saying, yeah, that manifestation stuff is crap? Or are you someone sitting there saying, yes, I'm doing everything that I possibly can. I put my order in, and guess what? I'm just waiting for the universe to deliver it in divine timing. Okay? That's the most important thing, is a divine timing. It's when God wants to give it to you, not when you want it. So the Page of Swords energy is after the King of Swords energy. It says you're restless. It says you're curious and you really want this truth. So some of you are sitting here and you're going, OMG. I learned something from her videos, Miss Mystic. I learned that the moon is a space station. I learned not to follow so much into that. I learned to watch Star Wars more than the movies on TV that are from the cabal, right? I won't get into which are which because anything can help us. But what I'm trying to say is a Marvel movie a day will keep the Matrix thinking away. So you're learning new things. You're like a student, like a messenger. And when you tell these things to other people, they may leave you. Most of us have no families left. We have no friends left. But that means we're out of the Matrix. Some of us have no jobs. I could go on and on how things have changed with this awakening. So you're into full action and you're a truth seeker. So the Page of Swords and the King of Swords to me go together because it reminds me of one is the head and one is the heart, and then one is the feet. So what I mean by that is you have that determination and that intelligence as the King of Swords, and then you go into the Page of Swords and you get busy, but you stay humble. You don't think you know it all. I know so little, but yet I know so much. Okay? Then we have, our warning is we have to stay away from deception and lies. So how do you know the difference, right? You got all this different stuff coming out. One person says Star Wars is a documentary. Another person says that it's not. So you say to me, well, how am I supposed to know the truth? It's really simple, but yet it's really hard, okay? It's like this. How do I know the things I know? Because they're in my cell memory. I'm a very, I can't put very in there enough, old soul. I've had 118 with many zeros lives. just here. Okay, just here. So I'm not going to get into how old I am because you're not even going to believe it. All right. And confirmation. And you don't have to believe it. I'm not asking you to believe it. Okay. What I'm asking you to do with Seven of Swords energy is to go with your feeling. Like, I didn't knock my feelings to the ground and say, you know what? I'm not going to believe in my heart. I'm going to go by what they're telling me. I never did that. I'm going to give you an example. I was in AA for 29 years. I'm 29 years sober. Okay. When I came into AA, I took everything in like a sponge because it was brand new to me. But I knew that the result was going to be sobriety. And that's what I wanted. I wanted sobriety because I wanted to clean my karmic slate, because I wanted to ascend and I wanted to be able to drive my spaceship. And in order to do any of that stuff, I needed at least 25 years sober, okay, to drive. But in order to clean my karmic slate, I needed to let it be sent to me person by person, day by day, hour by hour. And that was difficult. The AA program was the best thing on the planet, is all I can say, for changing my thinking. Okay, so then what happens is I have different beliefs than they do, let's say, right? One person believes, what the nice thing about AA is it's all inclusive. I think that's the word, where it doesn't matter. That's just my cat coming in front of the screen there. Hi, kitty. It doesn't matter what religion you are, because you believe in a power greater than yourself. And that's what got me to stay, is because I could have my own power. A power greater than yourself is the only requirement. And that's not even a requirement. That's just in order to do the steps correctly. You don't even have to believe in a power greater than yourself. Only thing you have to do is come in and say, I have a desire to stop drinking, using whatever program you're in. There's many 12-step programs. And it's just so cool because it's so open. It just lets you be you. Okay, so I just be me, right? So when somebody said they didn't believe in reincarnation, I didn't argue with them. I just listened to them, let them do their story, let them read their own way of the big book, right, in the 12-step book. But when I talked, I could talk freely and I could say, yeah, I believe in reincarnation, and there's no churches that believe in reincarnation, but I'm checking them all out. And I did. I checked them all out, and none of them stuck with me. I learned from them. I took what I wanted and I left the rest, because I'm not going to join something just because to join it. It all has to fit. So where am I getting with this? I'm trying to just tell you to be you, you know. If you join something and everything fits 100%, well, good for you. If everything doesn't jive, well, maybe you want to just take what you need and leave the rest and continue on. So that's how I became always authentic, never edited Miss Mystic, because I'm just me. I'm just me. And this stuff isn't book knowledge, okay? It's cell memory. And I want you all to find out what cell memory is if you don't know. Because what it is, it's all your past lives. It's inside you. It's your cell memory. So the Seven of Swords energy is just saying that don't fall for something you don't believe in, okay? For one person, they love swimming. For another person, they hate it. Well, for some people, they were drowned in past lives. I know my mom hated water. She would sponge bathe, she would take a bath, but she wouldn't take no shower. She wouldn't go swimming. And I told her, I said, Mom, you died on the Titanic. Well, I only told her it once because, of course, she didn't believe in that kind of stuff. But you know what? It's the truth. I know it is. She died in the Titanic, so she don't like water, okay? And that's only one of her lives. So I think you're catching my drift. So we have a positive new earth indeed, okay? Positive new earth indeed coming. All right, so let's go ahead and just do a few cards here with the light seers. Ace of Wands, the in and out energy, just like this video, okay, was randomly at the bottom of the deck. It's a yes card, but to me, it's an in and out energy. It's exactly what the video is doing. It cut out with the King of Swords energy. I hit some button and it's a green screen in the back instead of the house, right? Who knows? Like I said, I have a phone too that's 5 years old. And I'm not getting a new one unless I have to, but I'd like to get a Q phone. Q phones are supposed to come out, and we're supposed to have Q phones and Q accounts. So I'm holding off on that. I have 2 phones, and they're both just Androids from 2020. So whatever button I hit, it'll probably go away when I shut it off, but if it doesn't matter. Everything's just what it is. It's so carefree and easy just to be. It really is. Okay, now we went from the 7 of Swords to the 8 of Swords energy. The 8 of Swords energy is just like the picture. She feels stuck, okay? What are you feeling stuck? You're feeling stuck because you have an old phone, an old car, an old house. Instead, you're supposed to be feeling grateful. I am so grateful that I have a house that was, I was going to say born, a house that was built in, I think it was 1973 when I was in kindergarten. I have a phone that's 5 years old. I have 2 phones that are 5 years old. I have a 2022 vehicle because I had to sell and give away everything else, but I had an 84 El Camino. That's what I had. So it doesn't matter that things are old. Doesn't matter. I am grateful. I'm grateful when I do the dishes. I'm grateful for hot water. I could go on and on. So we have to be grateful. That gets us out of this 8 of Swords stuck feeling. Okay, just saying. Just letting you know how to do it. You got the 3 of Cups in reverse. And what I'm feeling off the 3 of Cups in reverse is you're not celebrating nothing. This is an energy that makes me feel like somebody's complaining because it's raining out, okay? Instead of being grateful that all the dry, which are really dry here in California, plants are getting water, you're saying, oh, this sucks, okay? So watch yourself and see how you're thinking is what I'm trying to say. That's going to get you out of the 8 of Swords and the 3 of Cups in reverse energy. Are you being positive about everything? I am. I'm totally positive about every single thing. I'm glad I hit the wrong button. I think this green back screen is kind of psychedelic, and I even have the outfit on. Okay, top of the deck, the Fool in reverse. You're not doing nothing new. You're staying stuck. There you go. Look at that. What did I just say? 8 of Swords. You're not celebrating. You're not grateful. You're not doing nothing new. Now, if that's not you, it could be future energy, because I'm reading the energy right now, okay? It could be past energy that we just went through, maybe a couple days. It's all like in this bunch of energy, okay? Energy is not like, oh, it's only from this 7 to 8 in the morning, you know? It's this energy flow. I want you to look at these cards, okay? See how all them birds are up there? And you see all the strings around her, right? And the blindfold. Then on the bottom of the deck, on the bottom of the card, we got her higher self just looking at her saying, what are you doing? Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up. And then on this card, it was in reverse. You see all the swirls? Okay, this way you might not have seen the swirls, but see how it's on top? Look up at the sky, is what it's telling me. Look more positive, more positive. Why? Because the Ten of Pentacles is in upright. Ten of Pentacles is celebration. Ten of Pentacles is all about abundance. Everybody's holding hands. There's the doggy in the picture, right? Everybody's happy. Well, you're not going to get that if you stay stuck. And a lot of this is due to the beginning of the reading when I said, you still think Star Wars is a documentary. I mean, you still think Star Wars is fake or fiction, even though I've told you it's not, even though I read to you out of the book that it's not. You haven't checked out Ishmael Perez. You could give two shits about his books or his videos. Star Wars is still fake, and F you. Well, why are you even on this station? Why are you even watching? Okay? Don't bother. Because I can feel your energy. Knight of Swords. So we have the King of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Now, the Page is more of the student, right? Trying to figure out what he wants to do. The King already has it figured out. What do you think the Knight is? Yep, the one that's going to put it into action. Because he wants that Ten of Pentacles. And look at the orange on top with all the dots. Looks just like this one in reverse, the blue dots. That's really significant because that's the universe. That's the sky. They're saying, think big. This down here, we're just doing this in our avatar for our assignment. Be the Knight of Swords and get running. He's running as fast as he can. Birds in the sky again. Okay, we'll go ahead and close it up pretty quick because it's just saying the Two of Cups. This is your soul contract. This is your soul mission. But the things I'm telling you in this video are warnings. They're warning you not to fall into the deception of your beliefs being suppressed. You believe it's white. They're saying it's cream color, and you're going to just go along with it because they said so. No, no, no. Two of Cups. You want to go towards that new job, new career. You want to do something new. Remember I said you were stuck. You weren't taking that new beginning, the Fool card. You weren't taking that leap of faith. Well, you want to. Two of Cups. It's destined. You really want to. But you're stuck. And your higher self is saying, come on now. Through me, get going. So it's about action. Ten of Swords is in reverse, saying you're done feeling sorry for yourself. You're done being the victim. You're done with it all. Okay? So what are you waiting for? Right here, right now. I just heard that song. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Okay, we're going to go ahead and end it with the Hierophant energy. Hierophant, right? Kings turn into Hierophants, especially when they meet their Empress. High-ranking leader, all four kings and queens, totally spiritual. Spirituality is number one. Everything's new. They learned their lesson, and they are the top of the game. That's who I am. That's who he is. That's who we are. And that's the end card of this video. is the Hierophant. Oh, under it's the energy Emperor. Look at that. The Emperor is right under it. So see, the Emperor went to the Hierophant because, why? Because he's a divine masculine. He's got authority. He's got power. He's a natural leader. He took action. And he's strategic. I can't say that word right. Strategic and analytical. And he got the promotion. So since he did everything he wanted to do and everything he was supposed to do, he's now the Hierophant. So the Emperor went to the Hierophant. So going backwards, the only thing that we had to be warned about is that if you're feeling stuck and you didn't move on, or you aren't moving on, or you feel you can't move on, it's all because of the lies and the deceptions that you're letting yourself be told. You're being told one thing and you believe another thing, so that's keeping you stuck. I'll give you a quick couple examples. You won't leave the job because you'll never find a better one that has better benefits and better pay and better hours, so you're staying where you are. You're not getting that divorce because it's too much trouble. It costs too much money. It's too hard. See, all them things are just, you're listening to the lies. You're listening to the lies. You're thinking that you know the outcome of the action. You think you know the outcome of the action. That is not trust upon magical. That is not trust upon God. Okay, so that's what's wrong. Otherwise, everybody else that's doing what they're doing is awesome, because you went from Emperor to Hierophant. So you're either already there, you're going to become it, or you're going to stay stuck and go backwards. Okay, you guys, I think you guys caught my drift. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening. It's been groovy.